15 games, you win second on the log. I'm sure, despite the draw at home, it's something that you are happy about halfway through the season.
Yeah, look, based on what was happening here, the circumstances that we played this match under, it's not easy when people are defending like that, and even if you have 45 minutes to try and break, it becomes very difficult. But at the same time, you have all these half chances and full chances that do not really want to go in. It also becomes stressful for the players. But you are grateful that they don't give up. They go up to the last minutes, of the match, and then we get an equalizer because of the pressure we are putting. Because you'll always be rewarded, when you are trying. If you don't try, if you don't fight, you won't be rewarded.
And you can see the weather conditions were not favorable today. Would you say they contributed into how the match ended?
Yeah, well, for us, the flow was a bit disrupted because we would normally want to play on the ground, pass the ball, and the other half of our field was a bit flooded, so it was always going to be difficult, very, very difficult. But you try and manage these things, you try and fight through these things. But like I said, one is appreciating that there is an element that is coming up within the players, an element of realizing that they have to fight sometimes.
Coach, the last time we spoke about experience, I'm sure, but now you admit that you have got one of the most experienced centre backs in the league, and it's working for you. I mean, Onyane is scoring, Matiane is showing leadership as well. I want to talk about you bringing Lifa Tlongwane, which what was the thinking behind that as well?
Yeah, also it's just a little bit of experience up front and somebody who is able to help us play, But also you must understand, you cannot rely on Stole alone, Utata, You can't rely on him alone. In case he can't play, then you have to have somebody who can play as a number 10, But sometimes we want to play with 2 10s, then we will use him. So he comes in handy, and I just think that he's got talent. It's just that there are a few things that were missed early in his career that could have been fixed. We want to get him to play and be more offensive, be more goal-orientated, So, yeah, it takes time, but I'm grateful that the break is coming now. Maybe we'll be able to fix some of these things. We just need to see if we can get maximum points from the last 2 matches, of the year, and we work well for the coming year.
Having dominated throughout the match and having a lot of set pieces, eventually you scored 1 goal through it. Are you a bit worried with how the boys are utilizing the set pieces?
Yeah, it's a worrying factor, and it's a waste because sometimes I even stop a session because we scored a beautiful free kick at training, and now when we come here, we want to change things and stuff like that. I do not really appreciate that, but it's work in progress. We just keep on trying to score, advising the players what to do. Just one thing that really disturbed me today is I like it when young guys are coming up and they're coaching and all these things and people on the bench, but I do not appreciate when you are indicating as if the referee is doing us favors. Then you are underestimating my potential as well, because it's an insult to me. When you say I would me, and the team, we would really rely on the referee giving us a penalty or free kicks or stuff like that. If it's a free kick, it's a free kick. Let life go on. You are making fouls, admit it, but don't insult people. That's what I don't like. That's why I said I like it when I see young men coming up, and people coming up. But with the things that we teach, also we've got kids on the bench. The things that we teach these kids must be right, let us not get excited and get carried away because of a match and forget that we are educators. You know, if I'm a coach, I'm an educator, and I must teach these kids the right things. I'm the first one when my bench is standing up to scream for something that I do not see anything wrong. I'm the first one to say, sit down and shut up.
Was that the moment I saw you there looking the coach for like 2 seconds off?
Yeah, for quite a while, yeah. It really upsets. You know, it upsets because undermining people is something else. You know, do not say the referee wants to give him a penalty. Yeah, we are looking, the referee wants to give. If it's a foul, it's a foul. You know, we complain to the referee, that's it, fine. But don't change the whole tune as if we did something so that the referee can do something. It's not right.
Yeah.
The last 2 matches of the year, Coach, you said you want to try to make sure that you do well in them. Some people are scared, you know, to sit on top of the log. How would you love it to end?
I would love
especially
to
this
sit on top of the log and take the pressure. It would be nice to be number one.
Yes.
To miss the opportunity today.
Who really would not want to be number one? You know, let's sit at number one and see what the pressure can do. You know, or what pressure we can put on people being number one. Because sometimes people get scared. Hey, number one is coming.
Yes.
You know, and they make mistakes. But I would love to be number one.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Coach.
coach. Thank you so much.